Hello guys, today we're diving into underrated isekai anime, the kind of shows you'll stumble upon at 2 a.m., binge watch without meaning to, and then wonder why isn't everyone talking about this? So grab your snacks, pause that overpowered main character anime, and let's explore 6 underrated isekai anime you shouldn't miss. This is Emiverse Anime. Watch this video to the end and hit that subscribe button now. Number 6. Grimgar, Ashes and Illusions. Ah, Grimgar. This isn't your average truck kun sent me to another world story. Nope. Grimgar is like getting dropped into a fantasy RPG with zero memory, weak skills, and the looming possibility of dying from fighting a goblin. A goblin, guys. This show focuses on the realistic side of being isekai'd, and by realistic, I mean you miss one sword swing and you're toast. The animation is like a watercolor painting brought to life, and the emotional weight? Heavy. Like, I didn't expect to feel this much watching anime about beginners struggling to kill monsters heavy. If you want an isekai with heart, atmosphere, and characters that actually grow and not just overpowered in 3 episodes, Grimgar is your go-to. Number 5. Ascendance of a Bookworm. Okay, let's take a break from all the swords and spells. What if your isekai dream wasn't to be a hero, but to just read books? That's literally the entire motivation of mine, the protagonist of Ascendance of a Bookworm. She dies in our world and wakes up in a medieval society where books are basically luxury items. So what does she do? Cry? Whine? Nope. She straight up decides, if books don't exist, I'll make them. This show is so wholesome, y'all. It's like watching a librarian take on capitalism with pure determination and a side of adorable family moments. Plus, it teaches you how ink, paper, and printing were made back in the day. But in a fun way, not a history class I'm trying to skip way. If you love slow burn world building and smart, determined female leads, this is your hidden treasure. Number 4, The Faraway Paladin. Now this one sleeps on the radar but hits you deep in the soul. The Faraway Paladin starts slow, real slow, but stick with it. You meet Will, a boy raised by 3 undead guardians in a ruined city. And instead of being just another sword-swinging teen, he's actually full of questions. Why was he reborn here? What's his purpose? And how can he make a difference? It's one of those rare isekai where character development takes the front seat. Will grows, not just in power, but in faith, morality, and purpose. It's like an anime version of growing up with spiritual wisdom, but with skeleton warriors and magical beasts. If you're patient and love thoughtful storytelling, The Faraway Paladin is your reward. Number 3. Now and Then, Here and There. Okay, warning before we go further. This one's dark. Like, why didn't anyone warn me? Dark. Now and Then, Here and There takes a happy-go-lucky boy and throws him into a post-apocalyptic world of war, child soldiers, and suffering. Yeah, no cheat skills, no lighthearted slice-of-life episodes, just raw emotional storytelling. But that's what makes it so powerful. It's a reminder that isekai doesn't have to be fun and games. It can be tragic, eye-opening, and leave you thinking about it for weeks. It's honestly more than anime. It's an experience. Watch this when you're ready for something heavy, something that might just change how you see the genre. Number 2. My Next Life as a Villainess. All routes lead to doom. Time to lighten the mood, and oh boy, what a mood swing. Imagine waking up as the villain in a dating sim game. You know, the rich, snobby girl that always gets smacked by karma or exiled at the end? Yeah, that's Katarina Clays. But instead of panicking, she pulls out every brain cell she's got and says, I'm gonna avoid every doom flag like my life depends on it. Spoiler, it does. This show is pure chaotic joy. Katarina is basically a lovable airhead who ends up building a reverse harem without even trying. Every guy and girl she meets ends up falling for her, and she's completely clueless about it. It's hilarious, sweet, and low-key a great commentary on how games can reflect life choices. If you want laughs, love triangles, more like love hexagons, and a protagonist who gardens her way through danger, give this one a shot. Number 1. The Eighth Son? Are you kidding me? So you've heard of being reincarnated as a slime, a spider, even a vending machine. But what about being the 8th son of a poor noble family? That's Wendellin's situation in The 8th Son. Are you kidding me? And yes, that's literally the title. He wakes up in a world where he's got 0 inheritance prospects, a bunch of older brothers hogging everything, and not much hope. So naturally, he becomes a super powerful magician, and changes his fate. Now, does this show reinvent the wheel? Not exactly, but it's a fun ride. The pacing is fast, the magic is flashy, and Wendelin is actually a decent guy trying to make the best of a pretty messed up situation. It's like watching someone speedrun life in medieval hard mode and actually win. If you're in the mood for a classic-style isekai that doesn't take itself too seriously, but still delivers cool moments, this one's worth your time. So there you have it. 6 underrated isekai anime that might not be trending on TikTok, but definitely deserve a place in your queue. From emotional journeys like Grimgar to pure chaos like Villainess, these shows prove that isekai isn't just about overpowered protagonists and magical harems. Okay, maybe just a little of that, but there's so much more beneath the surface. Let me know in the comments which of these you've seen, or if you've got a hidden gem of your own. And if you enjoyed this list, hit that like button like it's a goblin in Grimgar, subscribe for more anime gems, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay curious, stay weeb, and remember, not all heroes arrive in another world with a cheat code. Sometimes they just bring a love for books, or a shovel, or a whole lot of chaos. Peace.